Okay, we're live. What's going on, Appliance Boot Camp? This is Mike Sleen coming to you. I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. It's been a great week. The weather is getting a little better out here. I'll just be very glad once it get to a point where it's not raining majority of the week. The couple of days that it doesn't rain is real nice, but then we're going right back to the rain. So I think the rain comes back this weekend. So Easter weekend is going to be a wash, and hopefully next week we get a few more sunny days. But I want to thank everybody for joining us. As you know, we've got our national convention coming up June the 15th through the 17th. If you hadn't already, we got tickets. You need to click the link in the description and go ahead and buy your tickets. You need to get them because what we're going to be doing is something very important. We're actually going to be advocating for the future. We're going to be going trying to get an avenue where we can get contractors license, get those HVAC, plumbing, electrical license. Trying to get the skilled trades back into the high schools, so your kids, grandkids, nieces and nephews can actually graduate from high school with a marketable trade and able to go make money. So we're going to be doing all of that, and we also going to be looking, trying to do some group economics. So right now we're about 2 months out. So we on the push to get people in, and I want to get those tickets sold. I want to get those tickets sold. If you hadn't already, buy the book, How to Start an Appliance Repair Business. There's a link in the description. Click on the link. This is my written form of appliance boot camp. Everything you need to know how to start your own appliance repair business is in this book right here. Go out, purchase the book, and the combination of this book along with an ABC will make you a great appliance repair business owner. Also, if you all are interested in the kettle corn, we had Z-Man on Monday with his kettle corn business. His family been doing kettle corn for over 10 years. He actually came back on Wednesday. Z-Man came up here Wednesday. He brought his cooker. I had my cooker. We had two young men to come up. They've been fabricating race cars and very skilled at welding and fabrication. They looked at both our setups. They were looking to see uh, what do we have, on each one that was good, and maybe collaborating and retrofitting them to actually to make both of make our make a good cooker and shaker. So they actually looked at it, and we both popped kettle corn. We had a young lady who actually has the ice cream parlor. She has an ice cream parlor back in Oxford, North Carolina. I helped her start an ice cream parlor. She's actually selling kettle corn, so she normally comes up here and uses my popper to actually my cooker to actually do her kettle corn to sell up there. So she actually came in and then we're showing her how to do it. And also Z Man might even be starting to do wholesaling directly to her, so she doesn't have to come up here and actually have to pop them herself or whatnot. So they got that, and I got, and it's funny because I'm talking about kettle corn, and next thing you know, I think I'm out of kettle corn season, but we got several different orders of people coming in for kettle corn. We got a wedding that want kettle corn. We got a business that want kettle corn. So we do the little sample kettle corns in the a little 4x6 bag that we actually they can do for weddings. They can do for advertising and stuff. So we got those going out, and it's good. We got some good stuff coming on. So I'm very happy, very happy about that. So if you all would like to get that kettle corn business, of course, let me know, and we're talking about actually putting it together. So let me know if you all are interested in the kettle corn course. It's coming. It's going to be coming. For me, it's coming at the end of the fall for me putting mines out. Right now, I got a little bit more I need to do with my ice cream parlor. Once I get the ice cream parlor taken care of, once I get the national convention actually taken care of, then I'll be able to jump right on into the kettle corn. And the kettle corn is what's taking me. That'll be it. I'm not starting. When the kettle corn is already up and running, but I'm not really pushing it. So like after I get done with the kettle corn and get that set up, I'll actually order me another shaker so I can increase my throughput because that was the only little bottleneck I had was my shaker. Like I was telling Z-Man. So with that, I ordered me a new shaker. So once I get two shakers, I'm good, and I can do all I need to do. So coming up this fall, we're gonna be doing a lot more kettle corn and getting that business ready to go out. Also, we're going to be out at the container next week. Next week, they're going to be our first week out at the container, getting that ready and moving with that. And also, we got a hands-on live event coming up. Going to be the 14th, going to be next Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So we got the hands-on live event. Looking forward to it. We got a lot going on that week. We got the river walk. We got a lot going on just about every weekend right now. We're getting into the season, what we call the food truck season. So getting ready to start moving that trailer a lot more, getting out there to events. We're getting a lot more people out tours wanting us to come out. So we're getting ready for it. So tonight we're going to talk about why not create the life that you want. And this got to go through just the conversations I've been having here the last several weeks and stuff and days with people just calling me and stuff. I wanted to do you all really believe that you all can actually manifest and create the life that you want? Because what happened every week, I got the number scrolling down there at the bottom, say, hey, office hours Wednesdays 1 to 4 p.m. And that's the phone number. So you call. Just be mindful that we have a lot of people calling. So if I'm not able to get to you right then and there, just call back in 5 or 10 minutes. I get whoever's on the phone off, and I'll be able to get to you. But those are the office hours, but it don't matter. Somebody gonna look at this at 2 o'clock tonight, 2 o'clock in the morning, and they're gonna call and see think I'm gonna pick up. So, but if we could keep it at that time, I do that so I don't have to charge to get on the phone, and that's the time I leave open to actually work with Appliance Boot Camp. So if you call Wednesdays between 1 and 4 Eastern Standard Time, I'll be able to talk to you. But every week I have several people, the same people will call every week, and they want to talk. Most of them just need a friend because they want to talk, and it's crazy. They want to talk about you all. They want to ask me about Greg B. They want to ask me about Slick, BC, and now Marcus, Miss Ward. Uh, how they doing, what they got going on. I looked at their video. They want to know about A9, Dr. Funk, Lamar. I'm telling you, I have maybe 12 people call, maybe not every week, but every other week, the same 12 people call and want to know about you all. Want to, if I'm doing something new, what I'm doing, how it's working, and this and that. And I tell them, hey, we living good. We're having a great life that what we're doing, and why not join? Why not buy the course? I need the hands-on course. I don't need, I don't want to do the online. Well, it's been 6 months. You ain't got $3,000. You're not. I don't think you're gonna get to a point where you're gonna have an extra $3,000 laying around. So why not do the online course? Do what you can, and then if you still feel like you need to come, take the money that you make from the online course and pay to come to the hands-on live. And I credit you whatever you pay. So if you paid 500, I give you a $500 credit to go towards the hands-on, and you can come back as many times as you want. But they never do it. They seem like they content. I think they think it's a movie script or some entertainment that they get out of just watching you all and watching myself do these things instead of them jumping out there doing it themselves. So I don't know if you're not going to create a appliance repair business, if you're not going to create a business at all, then what are you going to do? I don't know what you're gonna do. What's your plan? You know, if you somebody working for the government or you work for the railroad or where they still got guaranteed retirements, I guess, and you get a nice little pension, or you in the military, yeah, and already retired and you living a great life. Don't mess that up. Just if you was able to escape all through those landmines, get to retirement, you got a state funded retirement or government funded retirement or a pension with the railroad and stuff. Don't go messing that up with no business. Just just ride it on out and enjoy your life. Enjoy your life. So then I will say I would maybe just sit back and watch. But otherwise, you better get something right and do something because this world is constantly changing. I'm out there at like I said, I'm at North Carolina A&T, and I'm sitting out there and I'm seeing the kids going to class and learning and stuff. At the same time, I'm seeing their competition going to class and learning, but they just don't realize it. You see kids moving back and forth across campus at a steady pace, but you see these robots doing the same thing, and they think the robots are just delivering food. So right now, the robots are just delivering food, but they don't realize that robots in college just like them, learning how to cross the road, how to get from one side of the campus to the other side, and they learning how all this AI work and how these robots can interact in your life, and they in college just like these kids are on campus. And so what's going to happen? You got these jobs that repetitious that you can actually you doing the same thing over and over and over repeatedly. They're getting robots and stuff to do that. You gotta have to start creating you some type of form of income. You ain't gonna be able to depend on nobody else to create you a job and create income for you. You're gonna have to be able to do that for yourself. And so you thinking you're gonna just be able to come out and go to college and get a job and go make it 30 years working for somebody. It's not gonna work out like that. And plus, also at a certain age, you don't want to work. I could not imagine right now having at 50. I can only imagine the people who are 50 my age having to get up and go report back into an office every day. I was telling somebody that I was having a conversation with another person, and that was something we were saying. Ain't no way in the world I'm gonna go to no cubicle. And right now, ain't no way in they couldn't pay me to go to no cubicle every day. I just couldn't do it. I just could not do it. Getting up and go to report to some office and be there all day long, and then get up at 5 in the morning, fight that traffic. I ain't got enough sleep. They're taking more sleep for me now, so I don't like to get up that early now. And I'm what's it called? I like the freedom that I have to go and come as I please and work on what I like working on. Um, this is what I do. Uh, Let me see if I get. I should have a couple pieces. Yeah. So this is what my day consists of. I have little sheets of paper I start every day. I don't know if you all do it. A lot of people I try doing it through my cell phone, but it's just not the same. I've been doing paper for so long. That's where I stay at. But every day let me check. Yeah, every day I just write down all the tasks that I want to have done. And I go through my little tasks, and as I do them, I cross them out, and that's how I be productive throughout the day. Today I missed some of them. I need to go pay my cable bill. I need to go pay for my truck parking, and I need to refund the customer. So I got all but three. I got four. No, I'm supposed to call. So I missed four things today. But that's what I do, and I get to prioritize what I think is best for me, and I actually look forward to it. And I prioritize it, and I work my way through it, and I enjoy it, and so I make my own day, so I get to create what my day is like, and I get to work on the stuff that I like and the stuff that I'm good at. The stuff that I'm not good at and I don't want to do, I walk over there next door to my employees, like, hey, can you do that for me real quick? And I come back and do the stuff that I like to do. I give the stuff that I don't want to do and I'm not that good at to my employees and let them do those. And I get to constantly keep doing the stuff that I like. That's how I get to create the life that I want. I enjoy my life. I right now this is my work. I like coming on YouTube, talking to you all. I like talking about entrepreneurship. I wish that I wish that you all, not you all. I wish that the YouTube world was more receptive to what we're doing, because I think I truly think that we are one of the leaders in this so-called YouTube business space. I haven't seen I'll be honest, I haven't seen anything else that actually come close to what we're doing, where we actually people are coming in and creating their businesses and actually stopping working their 9 to 5, running full time in their business. We're helping people who to retire and they're living their retirement through us and stuff. So I don't see where I quite don't see right now other places. I could be wrong, but I've been looking. I haven't quite seen it. But yeah, this is what I get to do, and I like for everybody to be able to do this. And I'm at the point now. I'm winding down. I'm at the point where I enjoy having a simpler life now. I don't want a lot of moving parts in my life. I don't want to be out here just building, building, building. I just want to maintain what I have. And like I say, uh, uh, when I get this next ice cream parlor um, up and running, it's gonna be a game changer, and it's gonna right then and there uh, what I'm doing with the courses and stuff. It's gonna cost you to grab that. It's gonna cost you to grab that because what I'm looking at these franchises. I look at I'm gonna say the names. I'm gonna say the names now because I'm looking at them. I look at Mr. Appliance's franchise, and I saw early on how much those people who bought those Mr. Appliance franchise, they paid 100,000 for those, and several times we went out to the Asties, and I know the alumni from we had several alumni from Appliance Boot Camp. They had high profits and doing just as big and doing just as well as things as the Mr. Appliance guys. So and our guys are still doing it. It wasn't no, oh, I saw them last year and you don't see them no more. Our guys are still in the industry and they're sustaining it. A lot of you all are coming up on y'all fourth or fifth year. With that, y'all don't broke it. Most companies don't last 5 years. A lot of y'all are getting close up on 5 years, and y'all just getting started and hitting the gas and doing well. So it works what we do. The same thing. I look at the Pelicans. Pelicans snow cones. What they have here, Pelican snow cones. They charge $100,000 to show you how to start up a snow cone operation to give you everything that you need to know to run the snow cones. And I'm looking at the young men and young women that I've helped start their ice cream parlors. A lot of them, that's their retirement, they've told me I know what they're doing, and they're doing well, and they're telling and that's their retirement. And it actually a couple of them couldn't see what retirement was going to be like, and they told me this right here, retirement has made retirement great. They love it, and it actually works. So with that, once I get it, because the hardest thing is one thing to actually run the ice cream parlor here, and you be here. When you get to a point where you can actually create another location and be totally away from that location, and it operates, that's game changer. That's huge money, and I've seen what we call the Baskin and Robbins. I've seen what they're putting out there. I know how much they pay for theirs. Uh, I know how much they pay for Baskin and Robbins. I know what the stores. The stores are grossing about half a mil. A small Baskin Robbins is making about a $500,000 a year. You're making about 500,000, between 5 to 700,000 a year at Baskin Robbins. But the owner, the franchise, he only put in about 60,000. The one that I saw, he's trying to sell it. He's only making his store is grossing 500K, and he's netting about 60,000. And then he got to be in the store all day long. And I know the ones that I'm putting together with the ice cream parlor and stuff, my little format. I'm not basing upon me and their working. I don't work at my store. I have other people working, and I do better. Than, I do better than that 60,000 that they're doing there, and don't have to be there. So I know how much they paying for this. They're paying over 100 some thousand, 200,000 for Baskin Robbins, and I say okay, I can what to call. I can actually sell my for that amount, especially when when the shipping container, and I can go. I got all that stuff worked out. Yeah, the price is changing, and I'm only gonna I'm gonna knock the prices up, and I'm getting out. I'm getting out of it. Getting out of it. Because I've been talking to some of the alumni, and some of the alumni right now, we're looking at this thing coming up with us trying to get back into the skilled trades, trying to do this vertical integration and take over. A lot of the alumni say, "Hey, I'm looking out there. It don't look good for us. I think we too far gone into this thing. I think we done waited too long and we done took the wrong turn, and we just ain't got the people to go out there and do it with us. We just locked out. That's what a lot of people are starting to think. When they go look at other communities and they see what other communities are doing, and look at our community, we ain't doing anything. We're not doing anything. I was having a discussion with. I have to be careful. God knows. I was having a discussion with a friend, and I was just telling him I know so many of people that I know. Um, they haven't built anything. All they've done just went to work and came home. Went to work and came home. They ain't built nothing for the next generation. They ain't built nothing for themselves, and they're content doing it. Just going to work, coming home, going to work, coming home, and now they fifties and past, and ain't much they're gonna be able to do. And then the ones that uh, then I talked to, hold on a second. Hey man, I'll be done in about 10 minutes. Give me about 10 minutes, then we'll slide out. I'm live. Okay, that's my son coming in real quick. He just finishing up over there. But yeah, I look at the what you call. I look at we had a discussion. If you listening, I told you earlier today. I told him earlier today what he was doing. I don't think it's right. But I had a discussion with an older gentleman today, and he doesn't want to deal with his son anymore. He don't want him around, and and I thought it was. I felt sorry. I really felt sorry, and I was telling him, "You can't do it, man. You can't." And these are grown men. I'm talking about the son, probably my age, 50, and he's close to 70 something, and he don't want his son coming back around. And I'm telling them, no, you got to. Who you building this stuff for? You gotta build this stuff out, and and you gotta look past the situation that like it is right now. But that's the problem. The older men, unfortunately, don't want to deal with the younger men. They think the younger men don't have no respect and stuff, and younger men are mad with the older men because they don't feel like they built anything for us to actually help us out in our situation. And then you got the men and the females don't like each other, and now here you are coming in talking about, hey, let's go try to corner an industry. Just too broken. And then we got so much crap going on that we listen to. You know, let me ask you this too. I'm going to ask y'all this too. Uh, are we this crazy where we can where we just somebody just come on and say, hey, I'm gonna sell you a course and teach you how to start a business, and they can't start a business for themselves, and you don't know no business that they run, and only business that they have is talking and telling you they're gonna teach you how to run a business, and they keep selling you and selling you and selling you, and y'all keep buying it. That's something I just can't. I just can't understand. I just can't understand that. That drives me crazy to see that we fall for that. That we constantly keep falling for it, constantly keep falling for it. And here it is. I'm bringing you out there talking. I brought Z-Man on and telling you all kettle corn. Kettle corn is a great profit business. Matter of fact, Z-Man showed me some stuff while he was here. I didn't realize that. I thought you had to have an actual uh, kettle cooker to actually get into the kettle. But he was showing me you can pop it right there with a pot and with a pot on the stove. You can do it and make kettle corn and go that way. And like I say, it's a great profit margin. Kettle corn costs you less than $2. It costs me less than $2 or something to make a batch of kettle corn. And to make a batch of kettle corn, make one kettle full of kettle corn, a little less than about two. I say about $2.50 it cost me to make it. Out of that, I get like 15 $5 bags. So I'm turning $2.50 into $75, and it take me about 10 minutes to do it. If I'm actually we actually popping and bagging, it takes about 10 minutes. It takes me about 4 or 5 minutes to pop it, and it takes another 4 or 5 minutes to bag it and to get your money. So that was my bottleneck. I can pop it quicker, and I can pop it and quicker if I had another shaker for somebody to go through. So I bought another shaker, so now I can double my money. So normally in about 4 hours, all I could get out of there it was about $1,200 because that's all that shaker could get through it, and we could scoop it. But now I got two shakers, so now I can get I can get $2,400 out of an actual event. If I'm selling the $5, I go up a little bit more on my bags. I could go, but $5, I got the $5 bags. That's plenty enough. And with those, like I say, I like the smaller $5 bags because I don't like to sell the big bags because the big bags people gonna share. So I like the $5 bags. I can sell those, and then I ain't got to pop as much popcorn. If I'm putting a bunch of popcorn in those big bags, I got to constantly keep popping because the popcorn going so fast. If I go to small bags, I can sell more of them and don't have to pop as much. Because how you pop, your biggest expense on that pop is your actual cooking oil. So I want to use as less cooking oil as possible, and sell and move those bags if that makes sense. But yeah, so that's what I love. I love I love those type of businesses, and we showing you real businesses that actually could make you a lot of money. And like I say, with that, Z Man was over there at the outlet center, and he told you, crack $400 or $500 a day is about the same as ice cream. So I'm gonna read some of the stuff we got going on in the chat, and then we're gonna get out of here. If you're somebody who'd like to come on and talk for a minute, that's the actual link to get in. Stoker Reviews, what's up, ABC fam? Hey, how you doing? Quentin Hodge, hello, Mike and ABC fam. Hey, how you doing? Patrick Young, what's good, Mike? What's good, ABC fam? Hey, how you doing, Pat? Greg B, what's up, Mike? What's up, ABC fam? Hey, what's going on, Greg B? Hey, Greg, I don't know if you got a YouTube channel, but you maybe look into it, man, because we get a lot of people call asking about you. I don't know if you have a YouTube, but I get plenty of people calling asking about you. Ben Nash, peace, Mike and ABC. Hey, how you doing? BK from the Rockies, what up, ABC family and friends? Hey, what's going on? And that's the other thing too. A lot of times people, when you're doing business, you ain't got time for this YouTube mess. Most people ain't got time for because we're making real money and we're doing real business. You ain't got time for this YouTube mess. Mark Lounderman. Can we get the popcorn recipes? That part of the course. Yeah, I'm gonna put my recipes out. Like I say, my recipes. I got mine directly from the Colonel, and he's what you call. He's actually retired. Unfortunately, his wife passed. Him and his wife, they would be in Wisconsin during the summertime, and then they go to Arizona in the wintertime. Unfortunately, she had cancer this past year, and she passed. And so he actually selling me his shaker. I bought one setup for him when they actually downsized his
And
son.
I'm changing the ingredient.
Yeah, that's my son saying he's changing the ingredients. So my son is actually putting some recipes together too. So he's gonna be actually helping with the recipe. My son actually liked the popcorn better than the ice cream. So this year coming up, that's why we're gonna be doing a lot more with the popcorn because that's kind of where he wants to be at. He likes the popcorn better. So I'm putting more emphasis on that, and I'm kind of holding the ice cream. But yeah, unfortunately, the colonel passed. His wife passed, and he's actually slowing down. He made a lot of money in it. His machines and stuff he put in there, and his recipes, I like them. They're simple. And they're real easy, just like ice cream. Ain't much difference than ice cream and kettle corn. And they pretty much I call them first cousins. The same way that you would make ice creams and stuff like that. Same way you make different flavors of kettle corn. Reggie Crew. Hello, Mike and ABC fam. Hey, how you doing? Mr. O, what's up, Mike? All right, thanks, Mr. O. You say you got plane tickets for the convention. See you in June. Thank you, man. We really appreciate it. We're actually in the process. I was talking to Jeff earlier today, and they actually going to put money towards advertising it, and we're looking at seeing where the best place to put it. We're doing a press release. We're going to the actual school systems and all that. Also, I'll be in Atlanta on the 22nd. I'll be down there for the conference day and stuff. And we're gonna be pushing it down there too. Mark Laundry. Where can we get shakers? Right now, you got a couple of places that you have to go online. Most people make their stuff. It's not something that's actually mass manufactured. It used to be a place called the guy named Sweet. I think I forget, but he died too. A1 corn, kettle corn. They used to make the poppers and they make the shakers. But most of the shakers that you see out there, they're going to be the ones where you got to use your hand and shake it manual. That's what Z-Man I was looking. My little setup is one man can actually run my two people is better because you have one person actually scooping and taking money and the other person cooking but really, you could do it with one person. But the one he got work. When he said that's hard work, it's work because you have to manually shake it and you have to manually stir it and pop it. All my stuff is automatic. It has an automatic stir, automatic popper, and an automatic shaker. Frank, and that's kind of what we was looking at, how we can actually get something mass. Uh, I tell you what we're looking at. We're looking at actually trying to get something we can mass produce, and if we mass produce it, then we can actually put it into the course. Where you buy the course, not only do you come out and get the recipes, you come out and actually learn how the actual business work and how to make the kettle corn, just like we do with ice cream. But you also having the price of it, your actual kettle and your actual shaker. So you have your business up and running, ready to go. Slick, say evening. What's up, Slick? Congratulations, Slick. Sent me the picture. He out there. That's another guy creating the life. He on his tractor breaking up some ground for in the plant. Some I think he was say gonna do some fall collards and some beans and stuff. So he out there having fun. Stuff that I love to do. Najee 78. Do you have a course on commercial appliances? Commercial appliances. If you can do residential appliances, you can do commercial appliances. Um, just go out there and do it. It's the same concept. It's the same concept. There's no difference. No difference. You do it the same way. You're gonna go out there, just go and get the service manual, read the service manual. The commercial appliances, especially the ovens and the griddles and all that stuff is mechanical. It's not much electronics. In the fryers, all that stuff is easy. Just going out there. That's another thing. You all they have fooled us into thinking that we have to get approval and certification in order to do anything. Once you know how thermocouple works or the thermistor work, it works the same in a refrigerator as it does um, um, in a commercial refrigerator, the same way it does in a residential refrigerator. Refrigeration cycle works the same in residential as compressor works the same in a residential as it does a commercial. It's no difference. There's no difference. Just go out there and do it. But you need to start off with the residential uh, uh, and learn that, and then you go over. I had to tell somebody that earlier today. Don't go chasing money. Uh, learn the trade. Learn the trade. Learn the skill set. The money is going to come. You can make just as much money residential as you do commercial. If you start looking at the prices and stuff of what you do Samsung heater element stuff, you make it over $200 or $300 an hour doing that. So you make plenty of money residential. If you want to do the commercial, if that fits you more, just go on and do it. If you've been doing appliance repair for 3 or 4 years, you don't need to come and learn no class. Commercial. Just go ahead and do it. It's crazy. Just go do it. You have everything. You don't need no permission from nobody. Just go on out there and do it. Same thing. If you want to do kettle corn and stuff, you don't need no permission, no class on how to do kettle corn or anything. All you do is just go ahead and you actually uh, buy your kettle corn and go out there and pop some kettle corn. Buy one for your son or your daughter, your grandkids, and take them out to the farmers market and make money. You make enough money. You make enough money in this appliance repair business to be able to experiment on that stuff. Even if like for instance, some stuff I don't even need, but I know the price of it. I know a good deal. I'm gonna be buying another truck, another ice cream. I don't know if it's gonna be an ice cream trailer. It might be a kettle corn trailer. I don't know. If I'm getting another food trailer. I'm getting a steal of a deal on it. And so I know when I buy it, I know how much it's worth, and then I'm gonna fix it back up. It has some damage right now, but I know how to fix it because I fixed the last one I bought. So I'll fix it back up, and I'm gonna actually take that one that I get, and I'm gonna take it out to Rocky Mountain. I'm just gonna park it at Rocky Mountain, and I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start selling out there as soon as I get that trailer out there, because what's gonna happen, and as they actually building up Rocky Mountain, I'm gonna have trailers sitting out there, and a food trailer sitting, ice cream trailer sitting out there, and we're gonna actually be running out of that. And then once I get it up and running, I'm just gonna once I get the bulk up stand up and running, I'm gonna pull that away, and I might take it someplace else and set it up, and just let it sit there, and actually treat that the same way. Just have that sitting there at some location, and I just go there, and that's gonna be my other walk up stand. Just have it there, and I go there, and I pay them to let me some gas station or something. Let me hook up to your water and electric, and give me a little bill, and I keep it that way. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And so yeah, so don't ask for permission. Just do it. Just do it. Chad Gibbs. What is convention all about? The convention is for us to come together, and we want to get into these trades and get our contractor's license. If you get your contractor's license, then we got protection of your actual trade. Right now, we don't have no protection in the appliance repair trade. Anybody can start it, which is good. You don't have to have a contractor's license or anything. But it also could be bad because now you can get overran in it. But if we can get in and get electrical contractor's license, plumbing, HVAC, now you have a whole governing board that actually protect your license and keep the prices maintained and keeps other people from coming in. We want to actually try to have an avenue to get back into there. Also, we want to come in. And if we can't get that, we want to actually do some type of group economics where we can come in and we can buy like a warranty company. We can got a couple other things that I'm going to put out there. Matter of fact, if you already bought the course and you part of the alumni, you'll get an email not this week but next week for an actual conference call where we get together. We're going to talk about some things that we actually put out there. So we're going to try to do something where we come together and make some type of group economics play where we actually put something out there and put our footprint here. So that's what that's about. And it ain't about none of this crap where you come there, you're gonna get motivational speaking. We got too much motivational and entertainment going on. We're gonna come there and we're gonna be on the agenda and be looking to build and take over and do something. Time out for all that motivational talk and you getting up there and naming it and claiming it and you leave and don't have anything going on. Greg V. I've been seeing a lot of Facebook and IG ads for people selling popcorn. One company is called Signature Popcorn. The other is City Popcorn. They got unique flavors like key lime pie, cake batter. Yeah, you just like ice cream, you can do the same thing with your popcorn. It's the same process. You'll be surprised that you can what you call. You can actually in that popper that I have, I can take those same flavors that I have for my ice cream, and I can throw them in there into my popcorn, and I get the popcorn pop. It'll get those same flavors. Those same flavors are coming in. So you can make any just like ice cream. Any flavor of ice cream you want to make, you can make that same flavor in popcorn. It's amazing what you throw, and it's easy. Yeah, I just tell you all you have to do, whatever flavors and stuff that you want, just go over to your where you're gonna buy your snow cone syrup and all that stuff at. Whatever flavors they got, just what you call, just buy it, and when you throw your this is where I cook my popcorn. Ain't no secret. Everybody do this different. I do mine like this. I put my oil in. I let the oil. If I'm doing what they call the regular kettle corn, sweet and salty, it's gonna have a lot of sugar. I'm gonna what's called. I'm gonna let my oil get to 550 degrees because what happens when you throw the sugar in there, it cools the oil down. So and the popcorn need to be popping at about it pops at about 450. But if you throw 2 cups of sugar in there, in a cup of sugar in there to make that sweet and salty, it's going to drop the temperature of the oil down. And then I don't want my kernels setting in that oil. Kind of like if you frying chicken French fries, you don't want to put the oil in the pan and then drop the chicken in the, in the oil and try to wait for it to pop get to temperature. Because what happens, it soaks the chicken, soak up all that oil and grease. I feel the same way about the popcorn. If you throw your kernels in before it get too hot, I feel like the kernels soak up that grease and your popcorn be greasy and it leaves a lot of grease and stuff. But what I do, I throw it in when the temperature get 550. I throw that in if I'm doing the sugar. If I'm doing like a flavored popcorn, like caramel or blue raspberry, whatever flavor I'm gonna be doing at that time. I'm gonna what's it called? I'm gonna let the oil get to 450 degrees, and whatever flavor you want, whatever flavor syrup you got, just throw your kernels in, your 2 cups of popcorn in, and throw 2 cups of whatever that flavor is that you want. So if I wanted to be watermelon flavor, I'll pour my watermelon syrup in there, and I throw that in there. Or I can get the cotton candy. What the same thing. If you want the cotton candy, you can go get the cotton candy powder that they have for cotton candy, and you can throw that in there on your popcorn, and they give it the same flavor. When it pops and that grease, it's gonna the pop when it changes from that kernel to that popcorn, it absorbs that flavor. So that's why you can put any flavor you want to on there and go. But yeah, we're gonna get more into that this fall as my son and I start playing with those flavors. And now that we got another shaker where we can actually get stuff out, we're gonna actually do it. So, uh, Mike Reed, I tell people all the time that they have been tricked into thinking the business have barriers. There are none. Yeah, it's none. And I mean across everything. Um, man, across everything. You can't hold business owners back. Right now, y'all seen that's another thing too. You all seen us come down here to this little town. This little town was pretty barren. It was forgotten. Nobody thought anything about it. We coming up. This year we made a move this year. We made a huge move this year and got on the map. And so next year is the year I've been telling everybody we got about 4 or 5 years to get this thing gonna be off the chain. So right now we got hopefully we have a beer brewery coming. I think everything went through. So we have a beer brewery. We got a restaurant coming. But right now we're about 1 or 2 years off. But we made a big move this year. We're getting into the what we saw with the strong towns. We're getting a lot more recognition for the stuff that we're doing here. We still don't have quite the numbers, so they do like a Johnstonian best of the county. I don't know if right now, Selma, we have enough people coming through to know about us to actually beat the places that you'll see in Clayton and you see in Smithfield and Benson and places like because they have a lot more people through there. I don't know. We might can get Benson because they're in the same way. They kind of stuck in a rut. It's hard to beat Clayton with anything because they have so many people. They so forward and ahead of everybody. But we actually made a big splash, and right now we're finding our groove. We're finding our groove. I'm finding the groove. I didn't. I added. I no. I could. I've always been computer savvy because I was an engineer. I used to write code and stuff. But I actually had to learn like video editing and all the little tricks and stuff. I'm actually getting pretty good at video editing. And so now I'm learning how to actually put together and tell stories now too. First starting off, I didn't quite know how to actually to tell stories and to bring people in and follow the process. It wasn't how can I say it was just a hodgepodge of just stuff thrown at you all. But now I actually got stuff written out. So now I'm actually slowing stuff down and taking everybody on a journey. So I'm about 2 years of this journey of where I'm going and where I'm taking everybody. And I was trying to decide if I want to start putting more stuff back on Save, Invest, Repeat as we make this journey and building these businesses and building the town back out, or do I keep it on Appliance Boot Camp? So I've been asking people, do you think we're doing too much? Because Appliance Boot Camp is the foundation how I'm able to do everything else. But I wonder to people sometimes I don't want to hear about no kettle going on. Talk about appliance. Talk about how you put a belt on. I don't want to run those people off. But I think that to see the transition of where you're going with this thing, because you can't just be all about just fixing the appliance, fixing the appliance, and you don't have no exit though to get off on the exit ramp where you can get off at. I think that's one of the good things. I went through that where I actually done the appliance, and supported my family and built that out. So now I'm getting off on the exit ramp, and I'm showing you all what retirement looked like. If you were to stay with this appliance repair, I don't think nobody's really showing us what retirement looks like in entrepreneurship. They just talk about build, and you're going to do this and do that. But nobody's never showed us what this retirement things look like and how you can actually uh, create this environment for you and your family and enjoy it. I'm looking forward to it. I had to make some concessions with my family. I wanted to just travel, travel, travel. They don't want to travel. Well, my wife don't want to travel. I say I like it. I want to travel where I go stay somewhere for a month or two. She wants the vacation where she go for a week and we come back. So I had to make some concessions. Okay, we'll do a vacation every 3 or 4 months versus travel. But with the way that I'm setting up these businesses that we have, it actually going to work good because I'm only going to be doing it in seasons, and I'm only doing it as like I want to do it. So I'm enjoying it, and I want to show that to you all. And the way I'm doing my marketing now, it's gonna be telling a story where you actually see what we're doing every week. It ain't gonna be none of this stuff where it's gonna be just I'm just trying to sell, 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 sell. I'm actually bringing you all along the journey as I learned the craft of making ice cream, learned the craft of actually popping popcorn. And actually, as I'm learning the craft, you're gonna see me out there interacting and seeing me taking risks and stuff and seeing it work. You're gonna see the ups and downs of it. And I think with that, I get more people in than me just putting the picture up. Oh, come on, get some of this lemon pound cake ice cream. It's just too transactional. It's not so much a relationship builder. I want you all to join in the relationship, see us building the town and whatnot. And so and it's starting to catch on because now I feel good about it because the town and people within the town uh, is actually what we call it. They're actually coming to me. Hey, can you get the video going here and there, which I like. I really appreciate it. All right. Universal success, making moves, no doubt. Dre Bontet, Tupac. What's up, Mike? Mike, please do a video on the mini splits. Thanks, Uncle Mike. The mini splits are real simple, man. You can buy one for less than $800. If you know how to, if you know how to pull a vacuum and install a compressor, just go buy you a mini split and install it. That's all you gotta do. Just buy a mini split and install it. And you can just frame you up, just make you a makeshift wall and put it on the wall and install it. It's simple. It's just too simple. Just too simple. Just buy you a mini split and install it. And if you ain't got nowhere to install it, ask your aunt or your grandma or somebody who ain't got no AC and no heat. Say, hey, I'll buy a mini split if you let me put it in your house, and go do it. It's simple. It's simple. Very simple. My app, Mike and ABC family. What's up? Hey, how you doing, my app? Greg B. Mike, you ever thought about getting a tin can for popcorn with your company wrapped around the can? Yeah, I am. I'm gonna do like what garments do. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna have an actual tin can, and we're gonna actually seal it at the top, and so that when it's sealed at the top, we can actually ship it out, and we're gonna charge more for that tin can and stuff, and that's what we're gonna ship out, like they do at garments and stuff. But yeah, all that's coming. All that's coming. We're gonna have that. I'm actually doing the same thing now. We moved to the cardboard ice cream boxes now, and so what I'm doing once I get this ice machine out of the back of my where my store is at in the next month or so, we're putting a walk-in freezer out back there. So then I'll be able to just stack up all my flavors and I'll actually seal it. So then from there, people call up and they want ice cream. I can just pull a walk-in freezer and just take it to them. So yeah, we're doing that. And that's the thing too. I'm going to be showing you all not only how to build these ice cream, but that's we building small distributions and manufacturing facilities. You're getting raw goods. We think it's simple. But you're doing stuff that's really complex. You're getting raw goods, milk, dairy products, and popcorn and oil, and you creating something totally different. And then you're creating a distribution channel to get it out to people, and you manufacturing it. So that's what we're doing. I'm showing you all that live as we put it together. Same thing. You guys, what you guys are doing, if you doing seal system work, look at that. You're physics. That's advanced physics that you all are doing. That's amazing to be able to go in and look at the pressures and get that stuff running and stuff. So what you all are doing is advanced engineering, advanced physics and stuff. So don't take light of somebody say, oh, you're just making ice cream. No, you got a manufacturing place and a distribution channel. Same thing. If you start doing the kettle corn, if you decide to go that route, you just ain't popping popcorn. No, you're gonna You're gonna have a main distribution stuff, and like Greg said, you look into adding those stuff. Once you get to the point down where you know how to you got your flavors down point, you got everything where you ready to go, you got your prices down. Then you add the next thing in to get the price up and make it easier to ship. Ben Nash enjoying the journey. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks. My app. Mike, ice cream shops need a location. A popcorn business. So it even has my wife and some family casually. It's yeah. I have to be careful because oh god, I gotta be careful because so many people watch. Yeah, your kettle corn can be done right there at your house. You can be done right there in your house because that's something you can ship. I can't ship my ice cream. Your kettle corn is something that you can ship out, and you do it at any time you get ready. And the thing about it, unlike my milk, I can freeze my milk and I can freeze it, and it'll stay for maybe a month if I was to freeze it, but it don't stay that long. Before I turn it into ice cream. So that's why I'm gonna get a walk-in freezer so I can turn it into ice. I can what's it called? Get the dairy mix in and turn it into ice cream and set it out there, and I can keep it in the ice cream thing uh, maybe 6 months to a year at negative 10 and negative 15, 20 degrees out there. It's good. And plus it's worth more. It's worth less in the raw state. Once in the raw form, when I just got the milk mix and the Oreo cookies, it's worth what like $30. But then once I turn it into ice cream, I turn that $30 into what's it called, maybe $300 because that's the price of what it's worth then. And so all that stuff I can play with. So if I ever wanted to sell it or get money, I look at my inventory and I say I got all those ice cream. There's a lot of stuff I can do with it. So anyway, that's stuff that you can do there. But with the what we call uh, with the actual kettle corn, that corn I show you all in the course. You go and you go to PetSmart and you buy the containers that you put the dog foods and stuff in, the dry goods, and then set tight and moisture tight. So you screw that top on, can't nothing get in it. So you're gonna use those popcorn kernels. They be there 4 years, 5, 10 years. They ain't going nowhere. No, they there. They ain't going nowhere. They ain't, they there. No, they forever. No, same thing. You got sugar. Sugar ain't gonna go bad as long as it ain't getting wet and they can't nothing get in it. And you got salt. It ain't going bad. And you got cooking oil. It ain't going bad. So you can stack that stuff up, and you don't have to worry about spoiling or anything. You ain't got to keep it refrigerated or anything. And same thing. If once you pop it and put it in the bags, it can stay in the bags. If you we if you the bags we have, you don't have to heat seal, but I still heat seal because I want people to know they ain't been tampered with. But you get those two-ply poly bags we get, you can get 1,000 of them for $76. You get those and they stay in there and stay fresh for 2 or 3 months. You know. Yeah, Garrett. Thanks, Greg B. Yeah, Garrett. Garrett. Yeah, no doubt. My app, interested to see how you make kettle corn. Okay, yeah, it's simple. It's simple. Slick. Is the ice machine running? Yes, it's running. I don't have no place. I got the guy I was making the actual shaft to actually bring the ice down into the bag. I took that actually to him. He hasn't returned it. He ain't returned my phone calls. So what we're gonna do? Z Man gonna hook me up with the guy who stamps out his who stamp out all his fryer pans and stuff. He's gonna have to make me another one of those. But I'm hoping to move it in about 2 weeks. I have not changed the bill collect acceptor, and I haven't put the I got to put cellular Wi-Fi on it too. I haven't done any of that. Um, so, oh, we at 8:59. I want to thank everybody for watching. I appreciate everything that you all are doing. If you hadn't already, click the link. Sign up for Appliance Bootcamp. I don't know what else gonna make you go. Sign up for Appliance Boot Camp. Like I say, once I get this thing with the ice cream parlor is down pat, and I've got another location going, uh, there's not gonna be anything in the bundle anymore. Matter of fact, uh, I'm almost to the point to say everybody who's going, everybody who has bought it up to now, they grandfathered in. But I'm almost to the point to say going forward, you're not going to be grandfathered in because what we're doing, we're doing some pretty amazing stuff around here. Especially you throw in the real estate piece, you throw in the shipping container piece, where you getting designs and how to do all of that. So, um, so be on the lookout. That it might get to a point where it might not be. I know it's not going to be bundled, and it might not be grandfathered in. Going the people going forward if you don't hurry up and get in, but yeah. So I want to thank everybody for watching, and I'll be back on Monday. Talk to you later. Bye bye.